aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. We just did a real serious video just now. I'm gonna keep going until about probably 12, so I got about 2 more hours, man. Um, Basically, what I wanted to say, man, is Drake career is basically over. Um, Drake committed what you would call career suicide. Um, Drake poked a sleeping bear because Kendrick wasn't rapping for like 5 years. He was doing little spots here, spots there, and he wasn't bothering nobody. And Drake came out picking and picking, talking about Kendrick son wasn't his, it was Dave Free's son. Talking about Kendrick put his hands on his woman. And you know, when you a real man, you ain't gonna let nobody play with your image like that. So that's really what it was. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Slumdog Millionaire, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. What's happening, fam? What's up, Slumdog? What's happening, bro? You talking about Harry Mack? Hey, that's the only reason I remember when as soon as I seen Harry Mack. I was like, okay, Slumdog. What's up, Slum? Yeah, man, we about to review this little video. Okay, so the people who putting this video out is the Petty Show. They got some great stuff on their channel, man. Y'all gotta check them out. The Petty Show. We about to listen about how Drake goes off on UMG and new filings about Super Bowl. Drake stuck in 360 contract. A lot of people don't know when you sign these contracts, especially if it's a 360 deal. That's why Kendrick was able to get out of the TDE deal and start PG Lang. A lot of people don't understand this. Like when you start your own thing, that's different. They had you in the contract for so long, but if you could pay that contract off, get them their money back, then you can come out and do your thing or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna listen to it, man. See what the hell they talking about. See what they talking about.
Billions may know Young Thug for his rap music and videos.
I ain't got we probably gonna do something on that one too though. On the Young Thug, they got a Young Thug little movie too though on Tubi. I might have to break
This
it.
hour, he is in police custody.
Alright, y'all. So yeah, we gonna y'all know I ain't got premium, so check it out. Check it out. I ain't got premium, but we gonna listen to this whole thing with Drake right now. But yeah, this is another good one to come at too. They got a Tubi special on Young Thug, and we're gonna talk about that too. But right now, we talking about Drake and Kendrick.
Drake just put Universal Music Group on blast in a new legal filing, and let's just say he is not holding back. From Super Bowl drama to being trapped in a never-ending 360 deal, Drake is making it clear he's fed up. But is this the beginning of a major industry shakeup, or is Drake just playing chess to get a better deal?
Yeah, I just think that what we're seeing now is hold on. What we're seeing now is the repercussions of stepping on somebody that you shouldn't have stepped to.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not.
So that's exhibit, y'all. He just said it. He just said like when Drake shot at Kendrick, he basically bit off more than he could chew. Let's let him tell it.
Even in the same class. In my opinion, Drake should have just put out a massive hit for the women and went on about his business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you saying like after?
After the first shot, you know what I'm saying? But pride is ego's a mother.
Kept going. At one point I was coming downstairs, smoke, and there was like another Drake record drop, and I was like, oh, okay. And I felt at that point, at that time, I felt Drake was being the bully.
Mm-hmm.
This is before Kendrick had dropped anything. I think a lot of people forget that time. Remember when he just kept dropping?
Yeah, I mean, they both did that.
I was downstairs on my
Chrysler 300 looked like a Bentley until you know what I'm saying? I see that.
Now, we all know Kendrick Lamar might have won the battle, but Drake is out here trying to win the war, and he's taking it to court. According to his latest filing in court, Drake is maintaining.
I don't know why Drake is trying to sue. Basically, no rapper in hip hop history has ever lost a battle, even as big as Nas and Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie. Ain't nobody ever sued the other rapper because of some of the things that they said. Like, I mean, that's how you can tell. The song that Kendrick put out, "They Not Like Us," is basically like full fruition of what's going on with this. Like, they not like us, bro. Like, when you heard an American rapper sue another American rapper over diss rhymes, diss lyrics.
His allegations that UMG maliciously promoted Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. And not just that.
So now you're trying to say, man, I hate to keep cutting it off, man, because I'm going to let the lady talk. But they keep saying that, like, he's trying to say that they use payola or bots for They Not Like Us. They Not Like Us was just a bop. It was a bop. That shit was like, bro, when I first heard the song, I was like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, then when he screamed "Muscle" on the beat, I'm like, oh man, this shit over with. He ain't had to say nothing.
But the music company allegedly used bots to inflate the song's streaming numbers to make it look bigger than it really was. And here's where it gets really interesting. Drake claims Universal did all this on purpose to undervalue him before renegotiating the terms of his 360 contract.
Okay, so that, for the artists that's in here watching and listening, if they ever try to come to you, so if it's a young artist and they're trying to sign with a label, I don't care, parents, y'all got younger artists that's like minors or whatever. When y'all go in there, please go in there with a attorney, a music lawyer, or entertainment lawyer. Please go in there with them, because you're looking at paperwork, you don't even know what you're looking at. You know what I'm saying? 360 deal mean when you die, and if you come back to life and you die again, I still own what you got. You know what I'm saying? So,
meaning they wanted to make him look weaker so they could keep control over his money.
What he's claiming is that they were manipulating streams to push Kendrick Lamar and promote the song because it can pretty much devalue his next offer because he's looking at a new deal.
UMG was looking for how to cut out a lesser deal for him when it comes to renewing the contract, which, according to him, explains why they promoted Kendrick's song. Oh, and let's not forget that Drake also accuses UMG of paying influencers and social media platforms to push the song, all while hiding their financial involvement. But y'all, here's one hilarious instance that Drake suit cites. According to Drake, Apple's Siri allegedly redirected users trying to listen to Drake's Certified Lover Boy album to Kendrick's Not Like Us.
So he's trying to say that when people was looking for Certified Lover Boy, they started looking for Kendrick, They Not Like Us. Bro, They Not Like Us was the hottest song of last year. It racked up 5 Grammys. First off, this a diss song. A diss song. All right, big dog. Hey, man, shit, where you at, Atlanta? If you got some leftovers, man, bring that shit to me.
Instead. Now, this isn't some crazy fan theory. Drake's lawsuit actually cites a Vibe magazine report and a claim made by Jeremy Hecht, a well-known music journalist. Drake is so serious about this legal battle that he reportedly canceled his Australian tour just so he could focus on this lawsuit full-time.
So I know y'all heard about the Anita Mass Win tour. They're basically saying that he stopped the Anita Mass Win tour because he got to go through this. He got to go through this lawsuit, and it was only like 4 or 5 more days of the concert. So what's 4 or 5 days, bro? Like, but they say that Drake is trying to rush this lawsuit through because he's trying to get motion of discovery in the beginning phases after everything happened. But bruh, this song been up. What's this? This March. I think They Not Like Us came out in May. In May? It might have been May. It might have been May. Bruh, it's almost been a whole year, dog.
Honestly, that says a lot. For one, touring is where artists make the most money, especially when they're in a 360 deal where labels take a huge cut of album sales and streaming revenue. So for Drake to pull out of a whole international tour, yeah, he's really in battle mode. Drake's contract is similar to the one signed by industry giants like Taylor Swift, Whitney Houston, and even Michael Jackson. Like them, he's locked into a 360 deal where UMG takes a cut of everything. Album sales, tours, merch, brand deals, and even a toothpaste sponsorship if he ever lands one. These types of deals make sense for up-and-coming artists who need industry backing, but for a global superstar like Drake, it's like putting a lion in a cage. Still powerful, but not truly free. That said, no one forced him to sign it. And let's not forget that everything seemed pretty good between Drake and UMG, until Kendrick dropped Not Like Us, being under the same music company too. At first, people thought Drake might drop the lawsuit, and he did on January 14th, 2025, but then the very next, he filed a federal lawsuit against UMG, where he doubled down on the same complaints. And get this, it wasn't just UMG he was coming after. Drake also went after Spotify and iHeartRadio with the same accusations. Now, let's be real, just like...
So I think it was yesterday, might have been yesterday or Friday. No, yesterday was Friday. It might have been yesterday or day before yesterday. Drake dropped the lawsuit against iHeartRadio. And no, he came to a settlement. But he settled and he didn't get no money. It was zero. He got a big fat zero when he settled with iHeart. So they was like, basically, Drake, shoe fly shoe. Get up out here, boy.
Lil Wayne, Drake was already salty about losing the Super Bowl halftime show spot to Kendrick. But what really stung? Watching Kendrick sweep the Grammys, taking home 5 awards, including Song of the Year for Not Like Us.
As selected by 13,000 voting members, the Grammy goes to Kendrick Lamar. Not Like Us.
And to make things worse, the internet ran wild with the theory that each award spelled out the word minor, which was a not so subtle jab at Drake's...
They say each award spelled out the word minor. I'm sorry, y'all. This is hilarious. MINOR. 5 Grammys for minor. And Kendrick probably had an A around his chain, so A and 5 Grammys equal a minor. Wow.
Alleged scandals. But let's be real, that wasn't even the funniest part. During the Grammys, other celebrities were out there vibing to the diss track, straight up rapping along to the best parts. And did y'all see Taylor Swift? Girl was throwing it down like she was ready to risk it all. Who?
Damn,
Wow! Look at me! I found an app where I can watch all movies and TV shows for free. Not only that, this app...
Damn, Taylor Swift was dancing like she was from Compton just now. She damn near was crip walking like Serena.
And as if that wasn't enough, the very next week came the Super Bowl, the biggest TV event of all time. Over 135 million people tuned in from different continents, cultures, and backgrounds. And somehow, they were all united in calling Drake a PDF. And to top it off, Serena was up there crip walking while Kendrick buried him on stage. At first, people thought Kendrick might back off from performing the song, especially with the legal petition Drake filed against UMG demanding they stop him. But Kendrick and UMG, they couldn't have cared less. Let's not forget how Kendrick built up the suspense teasing the song like a pro. He even played it smooth, saying, "I want to play their favorite song, but you know they love to sue." Then when the moment finally came, Kendrick went straight for the jugular, smirking directly at the camera before dropping, "Say Drake, I heard you like them young. Fan..."
I'm talking about beat your ass and hide the Bible of God watching. Yeah. Crazy.
Didn't miss that.
Yes,
and to make things
right,
worse
Slum.
for Drake, that line became the viral sound of the moment. Everywhere you turned, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, content creators of all ages and backgrounds were recreating that moment. Imagine logging into social media and seeing your name everywhere. Not for something good, but for the absolute worst thing possible. Yeah, Drake was pressed. No wonder Drake showed up to his Australian concert wearing a hoodie covered in bullet holes with smoke effects. Because
So this fool, the first show he came out in Australia, He had on like a black tracksuit, and it had bullet holes in it, and the bullet holes was actually smoking when he was walking into the stadium. This is what Drake did, y'all. Trying to be, I don't know. I think Drake think he Tony Starks or somebody. He think he Tony Starks. He might think he Adam West or somebody. I think Drake think he the original Batman, but hey.
Kendrick really had him fighting for his life. In Drake's recent legal filings, he claimed that Kendrick's diss track almost cost him.
So now he's saying that it almost cost him his life. But then on top of all of this, y'all, Drake at this point, like, okay, so we'll put it like this. I don't know how many football fans we got in here. I don't know how many people watch the Super Bowl. But if y'all watch the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes was running for his life. And that's how I feel about Drake. But Drake, it's not one game, it's Drake's life game. Like, he's trying to scurry and scramble and do all this other stuff, but bro, you're not, it ain't what it is. It ain't what you're trying to portray it to be. But I'm gonna tell you like this though, y'all. Drake poked a bear, bro. He should have left Kendrick alone. Just like Exhibit said at the beginning of the video. You should have left the man alone. Just let it go. You should have just made another hit for the females and just kept it pushing and just let that shit ride. But he wanted to keep going, so hey.
His life. He referenced last year's shooting incident where his security guard was shot outside his house, and according to him, there's evidence linking the situation to the song's impact. Drake also pointed to the vandalism of his shop where someone spray painted "Not Like Us" across the glass window, turning the diss into a new mark on his business.
Hit the light, y'all.
People were being pretty messy, and Drake really fired back. During his performance, Drake straight up called out all the artists and producers who had vibed to the diss track at both the Grammys and the Super Bowl, straight up calling them. But for the few who...
We forgot about the Pop-Out concert. Oh, and we also forgot about the Compton Christmas concert. And Glorilla was there also. Let's go.
Stayed on his side, he made sure to thank them all. But this is the same Drake who was out here claiming to be unbothered, acting like nothing could shake him, and even saying he was intact, mind, body, and soul.
Streaming legend. Me, I do music, in case you didn't know. I'm here, as you can see, fully intact. Mind, body, and soul, in case you were wondering. Right?
Mind, body, and soul.
Mind, body, and soul. You need facts to take me out. Fairy tales won't do it. Cheers to everybody.
Facts. Even if they wasn't facts, they took you out. Even if whatever Kendrick said wasn't true, the shit took you out, dog. That's what happened.
Live by.
Words to live by. Real talk. Cheers to everybody.
Yet in his lawsuit, he argued that Kendrick was causing him serious suffering, even pointing to what happened at the Super Bowl as an example. Meanwhile, Kendrick's song just kept breaking records. It has now surpassed 2 billion streams, which isn't surprising considering it racked up
2 billion streams, bro. You know how hot a song gotta be to get 2 billion streams, my G? I'm talking about, we ain't talking about million, we talking about billion, my G. 2, my nigga. Let go.
over 23 million streams within the first 3 days. No wonder Drake swears it was all bots. Now, Drake's legal team is pushing hard to get their day in court as soon as possible. But if I were him, I'd cool my horses before setting himself up for another L. Looking back over a decade, Drake and Kendrick actually started off on good terms, even collaborating on songs together. But somewhere along the way, things turned sour. And a lot of fans traced the tension back to 2013. That's when Big Sean dropped Control.
Big Sean dropped Control. That's when, really, Future and Metro, they really popped the beef back off. But it first started back when he did Control back in the day with Big Sean. And he took shots at everybody. But when he came out with that Like That, not They're Not Like Us, but Like That, with him, Future, and Metro Boomin, that's what popped everything off, because he was like, F the big three, it's just big me. Then he said, bum. That's my favorite thing he be saying, bum.
Featuring Kendrick Lamar and Jay Electronica, and the rap world went crazy. On the track, Kendrick took subtle shots at nearly every big name in hip-hop at the time, including Drake, where he said, "I got love for you all, but I'm trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you." That moment set the stage for what would become one of the biggest rap rivalries of the decade. In the midst of all this drama, when Drake initially filed his petition last year, UMG didn't seem the least bit shaken. They quickly denied the allegations, releasing a statement that said, "Not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any..."
So it's almost like I work for a company, you work for the same company, and I was their golden boy in the beginning, but then I started doing some questionable things, and by me doing questionable things, I'm pushing the envelope, and by me pushing the envelope, I'm opening up a door for things to come back at me. So I mean, bro, you can't mess with nobody and think that, bro, I'm just telling y'all, bro, you can't mess with folk and think that they just gonna come back. Like, a man can't tell me, oh, I beat on my children or beat on my girl and all that. Like, ain't now female you ever seen me talk to say I beat on them, because I don't.
Artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in his music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success. UMG basically made it clear they weren't about to take the blame for Drake's downfall. And that wasn't even all. UMG took things a step further, stating, "Throughout Drake's career, he has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry, engaging in conventionally outrageous back-and-forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists." Now,
even the label said it. The label said, "Look, we fund this man. This used to be our poster child. He done reached out, and like I just said, you reaching out and you shooting out at somebody that basically they ain't bothering you, bro. You worrying about something he said on Control. You not old Control is. That's like 2000. Control might be 2012. I think it's 2012, 2013, something like that. But that's more than 10 years ago, dog. Let it go."
he seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and demand damages from UMG for simply distributing that artist's music. Basically, UMG was calling Drake out for playing the victim. And let's be real, they kind of had a point. Drake has been throwing shots at Kendrick for years, even dragging his family into the mess. He went as far as accusing Kendrick's fiancée of paternity fraud without any form of evidence. And to make it work...
Okay, so another thing with this, y'all might not know this. Drake tried to reach out to some little young dudes that knew Kendrick and them and some of their people. And what they did was Drake was telling them, "Hey man, I give you some money for some information on Kendrick." So the little young dudes, instead of them just say, "Oh, well, we'll just do whatever," they went to the big homie. And when they went to the big homie was like, "Well, just feed him this information." And he actually got fed the wrong information, basically saying that Kendrick lived in New York, in Manhattan, and his baby mama living in LA, and they're not together, which is not true. So yeah, let's keep going, man.
First, he even suggested that Kendrick's manager and best friend, Dave Free, was actually the father of Kendrick's son. But of course, those scandalous allegations weren't defamatory, right? And it doesn't even end there. Drake took things even further, accusing Kendrick of putting hands on his fiancée and calling everything about...
And that right there, you can't do that. You can't do that to a real man. You can't do that to a real man that's raising his family, taking care of business, and that's spiritually right. You can't do that to him because he gonna come out and... I don't know if y'all know the story in the Bible when Jesus, he came to the church and he seen all them out there trying to make money in front of the church. And Jesus got upset and flipped all of the tables over. Like, you're not gonna turn my father's legacy into a storehouse. You're not gonna turn God into something that you got to pay for. It ain't nothing you got to pay for. That's why Jesus actually died for your sins. That's probably why Jesus was already mad, because he probably was like, shit, I already got to die for this. You out here making money off of this? We ain't doing that. Come on, y'all, let go.
Of him a lie. But the worst part, he compared Kendrick's relationship to Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston's.
What's your name?
Well, y'all know good and well Kendrick ain't nothing like no Bobby Brown, and Whitney is not like Whitney Houston. That lady, she's solid. And nothing against Whitney Houston. I'm not here to talk against Whitney Houston and her life. Rest in peace to the late great Whitney Houston. But I'm just saying, like, come on, bro. Like, you trying to put some shit on me that ain't even. That's not relevant. That's not valid. Why would you try to put that shit on me, bro? Don't do that, dog. Y'all know I got this. I ain't got premium, so hold on. I gotta get past this commercial. Give me a second.
Django. The D is silent.
Now that's just crossing the line. Anyone who knows anything about Bobby and Whitney's relationship knows it was a complete disaster, filled with substance, DV, and endless red flags. So for Drake to even make that comparison, that was beyond disrespectful. So let's be real. Drake was the one who went messy first.
Every time I start the video, she always corroborate everything I'm saying. Y'all hit the like button, man. Try to at least get it up to 10, man. But hit the like button. But every time I say something, she just corroborate everything I'm saying.
Trolling Kendrick's wife and kids. And Kendrick, he wasn't about to let a diss aimed at his family slide, but Drake gave him something to work with, a rumored secret daughter. And Kendrick took the bait. Before Not Like Us, Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, where he threw some
Okay, y'all. So the rumored daughter, I don't know. Y'all probably can dig in YouTube, but I definitely have seen the video. Drake called into a radio station. This is when Drake first came out. Drake called into a radio station, and he was talking. Oh, it was Big Tigger. It was Big Tigger. I do remember now. He called into the radio station, was talking to Big Tigger. The man said on the phone, he said, "Yeah, I'm about to have a daughter. My daughter is about to be born." Y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all hit the like button. We cooking in here. But if y'all look up the video with Big Tigger and Drake back in the day, Drake said, "I'm having a daughter." And we never heard nothing else about that.
Major shots at Drake, rapping, "You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about them other kids that's out there hoping that you come." And in the third verse of the same song, K-Dot doubled down on the allegations, rapping, "Dear baby girl, I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but his music. Yeah, that's for sure. He a narcissist, misogynist, living inside his songs. Try destroy families rather than taking care of his own. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you. Or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you." The internet ran wild with the story, and Drake wasted no time.
Hey, bro, Kendrick is diabolical, bro. Kendrick is one of them artists that, I don't know if y'all know, Kendrick is a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. Kendrick was born the day after Tupac. Another thing about that, I don't know if a lot of people know this. In the Super Bowl, when he brought Samuel L. Jackson out, I don't know if a lot of people know. Now, this is alleged. This is alleged right here. We're going to say alleged. They say that Samuel L. Jackson was a Black Panther, and he also was one of Martin Luther King pallbearers. Now you got to think about the Super Bowl. Donald Trump, everybody was there. They did this in front of all of these people. The symbolism behind the Super Bowl and the flags and be humble and the flag being dropped down on the ground when they walking down. Hey, come on now. Come on, y'all. We gotta put it together a little bit.
No time responding on his Instagram story, he posted, "Nah, yeah, hold on. Can someone find my hidden daughter PLs and send her to me?" And then, just to downplay the whole thing, he added, "These guys are in shambles." Before Drake could even drop a response diss track, Kendrick was already ahead with Not Like Us. And another thing that set the internet on fire about the song was the cover art, which showed an image of Drake's Toronto mansion with multiple offender app markers placed over it. Drake quickly denied the accusations, calling them defamatory, but the internet wasn't buying it, especially when an old clip from 2011 resurfaced. In the video, Drake is seen kissing a 16-year-old girl on stage. Midway through, he suddenly paused and said he doesn't want to get arrested. Then after asking for the girl...
Nah, this crazy, y'all. Like, the whole thing with Drake and the 16-year-old on stage, like, that shit was cringy. It was real cringy. Like, it was cringe-worthy of... Now, allegedly, I heard the girl dad was there, and I heard that Drake them didn't know how old she was when they called on stage and all this, but before you do things like that, it's something called vetting. Before I bring a woman up on stage and I start kissing all up on her and things of that nature like that, I gotta vet what's going on. Hold on, y'all, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Now, I'm about to be right back, y'all. We ain't got that much long. Probably got about 5 more minutes, man. I'll be right back, though. All right, y'all, I'm back. Give me a second, y'all. I had to use the bathroom real quick. I'm back, man. Hold on. We about to keep going with this shit. Fuck that. I had to put on the matching tire to go with it. Fuck that. Okay, y'all, let go. Let's see what they're talking about. Hold on. It got about 5 more minutes. I'm coming back with another reaction video too, so y'all check me out with that too. Yeah, all right, so yeah, let's keep going, y'all.
The girl's age and realizing she's a minor, he gave one of the weakest excuses ever, saying her body didn't look that age.
I ain't gonna lie, Drake had some good music back in the day, but I just don't get it, bro. Like, for you to see that Kendrick, it was stupid. You shot at Kendrick. Look, good man on stage hugging up on a 16-year-old.
real. What really had Drake salty about Not Like Us wasn't just the accusations about him being into minors, it was the song's massive success.
Y'all hit the
Drake
like
saw
button, hit the
himself
like
as the
button, hit
greatest,
the like
but Kendrick
button.
basically told him to stop playing, and that bruised his ego. Since Drake couldn't sue Kendrick directly, he had to go after UMG instead, which just so happens to be the parent company of Kendrick's label. But here's the thing, Drake knew his hands weren't exactly
That's what I
clean,
was saying
and as the
earlier.
saying goes,
Like that's like me and you work for the same company. I'm the top employee. Somebody else come in, they're working their way up the ladder, and then I start messing up, and then that person that's working their way up the ladder, they pass me. They surpass me. Because if you look at it, Drake was in the industry like way before Kendrick was. Kendrick was more so of a battle rapper. You know, he wasn't industry bound and things of that nature, but somebody seen something in him and believed in him. And the fact that Kendrick came out of basically, I would say hibernation. Kendrick came out of hibernation and dusted Drake off. That's David and Goliath right there.
he who comes to equity must come with clean hands. That's exactly what UMG argued, stating that the rap battle between Drake and Kendrick was purely for entertainment and not an intentional smear campaign against him. But Drake's legal team wasn't buying it. They fired back, saying, UMG is masquerading as a champion of artistic freedom by calling its actions merely entertainment. But there's nothing entertaining about PDF or child in the real world. They continued, we are confident that the evidence we will ultimately present at trial, including information we've already learned and continue to receive since filing the lawsuit, will expose UMG's gross prioritization of its own corporate profits and executive bonuses over its exclusively signed artists' well-being and the truth. According to Drake, since he had signed an exclusive contract with UMG, they were also meant to protect his reputation, but they didn't. People have had mixed reactions to the whole Drake versus UMG situation. A lot of people are siding with Kendrick, calling Drake a colonizer for pulling such a corny move with this lawsuit. But Drake's defenders, especially Kendrick's critics, are trying to spin it differently, arguing that this lawsuit isn't really about Kendrick. It's about artists reclaiming their power. And that's not all. They're also saying, in today's digital world, artists don't need labels the way they used to, and they believe UMG conspired against Drake through Kendrick, just like labels have done.
To be honest with you, that's very true because artists, like if you look at XXS and Tentacion, and it's a whole nother video we could do with that, with Drake and XXS and Tentacion, their little beef or whatever. That's coming in the future. XXS Tentacion was kind of like more independent, you know, and he had more control over his music, you know. So, you know, that happens too. Like you got these younger guys, they know how to, they go to DistroKid, they get their BMI, they do the ASCAP on their own instead of having the labels do it for them, and then they're getting, and then they might do their own. What is it called? What is it called? I think it's started with a P. I'm not mistaken. But yeah, artists are taking their hands, like their own, like artistry in their own hands now because how the internet has changed, the way the record labels has changed. You got streaming, things of that nature. So it's like tonight, if I put out a song tonight and I get, let's just say I hit the like button. Let's just say I get 3 million views tonight off of one song. It's gonna be record labels reaching out to me because they feel like, oh, he can make a dent in something. But if I don't sign with them and I stay independent, that makes it more relevant as far as me as an artist because I don't need the machine to push me, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Probably got a couple, like 1 more minute, 1 2 more minutes, man. Not even that long, but
done to other superstars who tried to break free, like Kanye and Tory Lanez. But y'all, what are your thoughts on this whole situation between Drake, Kendrick, and UMG? Do you think Drake is really going to see this lawsuit through to the end, or is he going to wave the white flag and call a ceasefire soon? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that subscribe.
Alright, so y'all check out the Petty Show, but another thing what they were saying like certain artists like Kanye, they went against the grid. Certain artists like Tory Lanez, you know, he messed up right now. He's in a cell. He's in a prison cell. I don't know if he's in California. I don't know where they sent him to. But you know, it's a lot of artists out here that, you know, try to take their talents and be more inclusive as far as their works. And if you did it the right way, you can get away with it. Like Kanye Slick got enough money just to get away with a lot of stuff. That's why he can talk like how the way he wants to talk, and nobody really basically can cancel Kanye. Like Kanye done said stuff about every type of people, every type of walk of life. Like he's did it. But at the end of the day, Kanye, he got the money to, you know, do what he need to do to slide up out of there. Tory Lanez, he did the whole NFT thing with his music. He did the NFT. He made a lot of money. He cut the record companies out. And then look what happened. He ended up getting, you know, convicted of, I hit the like button. He got convicted of letting off shots at Megan Thee Stallion. And now he's in jail. So, you know, basically, man, glad for y'all to come through. Appreciate all the likes, appreciate all the views, things of that nature, man. This is hip hop history right here. This is something that is going to change the game, bro. Like as far as diss tracks and things of that nature, it's going to really make a difference in a lot of the whole demographic of hip hop, like how it can move on from this period. Me personally, I hope Drake does not win in court, because I feel like hip hop is camaraderie. Hip hop is it's something that you know, you express yourself, and we can go at each other with the expression. And I feel like if Drake wins this case, I feel like hip hop will be changed immensely. Like as far as some of the things that you could say and stuff of that nature. But I don't feel like, you know, this dude gonna be able to, you know, win in court, because at the end of the day, we got something called freedom of speech, y'all. That's the American way. You can't come from Canada, be signed to a company in America, and tell Americans how to do their music. That's all I'm saying. Basically, y'all are kicking to me on the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Hey man, y'all, last person, hit the like button, man. I don't know if you hit it yet, but last person hit the like button. Hey man, y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Definitely hit the notification bell. And y'all let Drake know that he just needs to sit down somewhere. Just have several seats, because what he's trying to do is going to destroy hip hop if it actually works. But yeah, man, I love y'all, man. I just want to tell y'all that, you know, God love y'all too, bro. And y'all catch me on the next one. I'm about to do I'll probably download the next one and do the reaction on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I'm about to download this video and I'm about to do the reaction on when They Not Like Us first hit the scene. All the content creators reacting to it. Yeah, man, like I say, y'all kicking me in the comment cafe. I want y'all to like, subscribe, share. Love y'all, man. Peace and one.